True.
Okay. Alright, here we go.
He's giving me glasses.
Thank you, sir. Oh, that's right. Mom, can I have your glasses?
And you just swipe them.
Ange, give me your glasses.
Give me those glasses. I'll give you.
Oh my gosh, this is like a skit in and of itself, the exchange of the glasses. Oof.
And action.
Let him do action. It's his turn to do action.
Alright. Alright, Maggie, send a cablegram to Beverly Carlton. Ding dong! Oh, if these people intend to have their friends using the front door.
What do you want them to use? A rope ladder?
Good afternoon, Mr. Jefferson. Good afternoon, sir.
I will not have a bunch of mildewed pus bags rushing in and out of this house.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jefferson. Good afternoon, sir.
There's nobody home. The Stanleys have been arrested for white slavery. Go away.
Good afternoon, Mr. Whiteside. I'm Jefferson from the Massalia Journal.
Oh, really? Get rid of them.
I'm sorry, Mr. Whiteside is not seeing anyone. Would you excuse us? Good day.
He seems to be alert and taking notice now.
I'm afraid he's not taking notice of the Massalia General. Would you please leave?
Listen, if I'm going to be insulted, I'd rather it be by Whiteside himself. I never did like carbon copies.
Ooh, touche if I ever heard one. And in Massalia too, Maggie dear.
Would you? How about an interview for Mr. Whiteside?
I never give them. Go away.
Well, Mr. Whiteside, if I don't get this interview, I lose my job.
It'll be quite all right with me.
You don't mean that, Mr. Whiteside. You used to be a newspaper man yourself. Well, you know how editors can be. Well, mine's the toughest one that ever lived.
You won't get around me that way. If you don't like it, get off the paper.
Well, I happen to think it's a good paper. Well, Ellen White stayed in Emporia, didn't he?
You have the effrontery in my presence to compare yourself with William Allen White.
Only in the sense that William Allen White stayed in Emporia, and I want to stay here and say what I have to say.
Such as what?
Oh, I couldn't put that into words, Mr. Whiteside. It sounded like an awful lot of hooey. But the newspaper, the Journal, is my father's paper. Kind of a sentimental point, the newspaper, and I want to carry on where he left off.
So, wait a minute. This terrifying editor, this dread journalistic apocalypse is you?
Yes, in a word.
In the future, Trevor, I wish you'd let me know when you don't want to see anyone. I'll usher them right in.
You may approach. I suppose you've written that great American novel.
Oh, I've written that great American play.
Well, I don't want to read it, but send me a paper. I'll take a year's subscription. Do you write the editorials too?
Every last one of them.
And I know just what they're like. Well, I'm afraid you're that noble young newspaper man. Crusading, idealistic, dull. And good casting too.
Well, you're not bad at casting yourself, Mr. Whiteside.
We won't discuss it. Did these tired old eyes spy a box of goodies? Hand them to me on your way out, will you?
Just so happens, Mr. Whiteside, that you're coming here as under the heading of some news. Probably the biggest news since the Depression.
Pecan butternut fudge. Yum!
Oh my, you mustn't eat candy, Mr. Whiteside. It's very bad for you.
My great-aunt Jennifer ate a whole box full of chocolates every day of her life. She lived to be 102. And when she'd been dead for 3 days, she looked better than you do now.
And I shall alert my editors that chivalry is not yet dead.
We won't discuss it.
And then that's it.